Hello, guys. This is Social Trades once more. So, guys, this is the Nasdaq. I know. Many thinking maybe probably is gonna go up. Well, I'm not thinking so yet. I'm not thinking so yet. So the levels that I'm gonna be looking is this one, this inversion fair value gap, and this one. These two. If this one doesn't hold, I'm gonna be looking at this inversion fair value gap, right? Basically, what I'm saying is here on this one, I'm gonna wait and see. Does it do this here, or does it go higher and go down? That's all I'm looking at here, guys. That's all I'm looking at. I'm not thinking that it's gonna go up and take buy side. No, I'm not thinking that. I'm not thinking about this. I'm not thinking about these guys here, these relative equal highs or buy side. I'm not thinking about that. Hence, it's not written there. I'm not thinking about that. The thing that you're gonna see, it's sell side, right? It's also resting here, right? That's what I'm seeing on this one. I'm seeing something that is weak. If I go on the daily and you see the daily chart, you see on the daily, this is a 1 hour feature, should not be here. Also, this one is a 1 hour feature. So basically, now it's inside this fair value gap here. So we're looking inside of this fair value gap. Also, you can look at this premium wick here, right? So is this fair value gap? We're seeing it as something that is bearish. Let me delete this here. We're seeing this in here as a bearish fair value gap, but also we have this bearish fair value gap here. If I pull this here to the side, you're gonna see. You see how that matches? Let's go up a bit. There we go. So basically, we're seeing this as an inversion fair value gap to the downside, meaning there should be no bodies here on the upper half here of this fair value gap. Meaning this day when it closes, it should not close above here on the upper half. It should close below or lower. Yes, it should close below 50% here or lower, right? It should do that. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at this market exploding and taking this guy and this guy. I'm not looking at that, but then I'm gonna be waiting and looking what is it gonna do. But I'm looking for this to go lower, right? Also, if you can check the ES here. Let's go, ES. Let's go. You see ES here, there's a nesting of a, if I zoom in here, there's this volume imbalance here. Also, we have this bearish fair value gap. So these two are nested all together like this. So, right? So once we're below it, like here, we do not want to see bodies on the upper half here. There was a body, but the next candle showed us that no, I want to go lower. The next one touched this one and went lower, right? So it's showing us that it wants to go lower, right? So as long as we are below this, I'm gonna be bearish, remain bearish on the Nasdaq. As long as we are below this wick here, I want to see no bodies here on the upper half here. Mm. Yes. So I don't want to see bodies here on the upper half here. As long as we are below this, I'm gonna remain bearish here, right? I'm gonna be remain bearish here. I wanna see lower prices. I wanna see lower prices as long as we are below this on a daily basis. So today, I don't wanna see the market close above here. I wanna see the market close right below this level. It can wake above, it can do that, but I don't wanna see bodies on the upper half here. And then that's gonna be another shot. You can also mark this. Let's do it actually. Daily volume imbalance here again here. So now this should see no bodies here on its upper half. And also we don't want to see bodies above this level, right? So all of this for me, it's something that is bearish. So I'm just gonna move this here, put it there, then I'm gonna pull it when I need it. But then I don't want to see bodies on the upper half of this. So as long as this is like this, I'm gonna remain bearish. Even though if you look at the Ys, the US bonds here, they all seem bearish, right? They seem like they wanna fall. And normally when these fall, what do? We buy the NAS. But then we're gonna assume that this is probably fake. Therefore, we should see this go lower. Mm. We'll see. We'll be watching it from the hourly, from the 1 minute, from all time frames. We'll be watching this, right? We'll be watching it very carefully. So I'm gonna pull this daily back. And there we go. That's what I had here. So I wanna see this go. When I had a level up there. There we go. So we'll be watching this level and this level, right? And then also depending on what S&P does, ES, if we breach that ES level, then I'm gonna start to think otherwise and probably gonna take these highs. But as long as on a daily basis we remain below that level on ES, we should see this give us lower prices. If not from this level, it should be this one and go lower, right? It can wake above this high or not. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm just looking at, can it get here and show us a sell signal? If not, we'll wait. But that's me and that's social trades and that's really no cost. Boom.